नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Welcome my dear gems. Today we will be discussing Surah Al Balad, which means the city. This surah consists of 20 ayahs. In today's session we will discuss ayahs from 1 to 10. Allah begins this surah with several oaths to emphasize important truths about life and mankind. Let's begin with the surah.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सूरतुल बलद. इस सूरत में 20 आयात हैं और ये मक्की सूरत है. बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. ला उक़सिमु बिहाज़ल बलद. मैं कसम खाता हूँ इस शहर की. व अंत हिल्लुम बिहाज़ल बलद. जबकि ए पैगंबर तुम इस शहर में मुक़ीम हो. व वालिदिन व मा वलद. और कसम खाता हूँ बाप की और उसकी औलाद की. लक़द ख़लक़नल इंसान फ़ी कबद. कि हमने इंसान को मुशक्क़त में पैदा किया. अयहसबु अन लन यक़दिर अलैहि अहद. क्या वो ये समझता है कि उस पर किसी का बस नहीं चलेगा. यक़ूलु अहलक्तु मालन लुबदा. कहता है कि मैंने ढेरों माल उड़ा डाला. अयहसबु अन लम यरहु अहद. क्या वो ये समझता है कि उसको किसी ने देखा नहीं. अलम नजअल लहु ऐनैन. क्या हमने उसे 2 आँखें नहीं दी. व लिसानन व शफ़तैन. और एक ज़बान और 2 होंठ नहीं दिए. व हदैनाहुन नजदैन. और हमने उसको दोनों रास्ते बता दिए.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا أقسم بهذا البلد. I swear by this city. Which city? The city of Mecca. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes an oath by the city of Mecca. Why? Because it is one of the most blessed lands where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was born and given prophethood, the land where Ibrahim alayhi salam took his family to reside. So this land is sacred and most beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where every Muslim should visit once. Let's see the second ayah. وَأَنْتَ حِلٌّ بِهَذَا الْبَلَدِ. And O Prophet, you are going to be allowed to fight in this city. This ayah can be understood in different ways. Even though Makkah was a place where fighting was prohibited, this verse tells us that there would be a time when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would be allowed to fight there. This happened at the time of the conquest of Makkah, where he was allowed to fight for 1 day and Makkah was conquered without bloodshed. Another way to understand this verse is that it highlights the fact that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived in Makkah. This gave the city even more importance and honor because of his presence. So Makkah is special not just because of its history but also because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also lived there. Third interpretation is that Makkah is supposed to be a safe place where even animals and plants are protected. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam wasn't safe there. Despite the city's status as a peaceful sanctuary, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was being threatened and harassed by the Quraysh tribe, showing how difficult his life was even in this holy city. These interpretations reflect different aspects of Prophet ﷺ's connection with Makkah and the challenges he faced. Let's see the third ayah. وَوَالِدٍ وَمَا وَلَدَ, and by the Father and all those he begot. So who is the father? Adam alayhi salam, and what he begot refers to all mankind. This ayah can also refer to Ibrahim alayhi salam and his son Ismail alayhi salam, since all Arabs, including the Quraysh and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, are his descendants. So what is the conclusion of this oath? لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي كَبَدٍ. We have certainly created man into hardship. At that time, Muslims in Makkah were enduring severe hardships, and this ayah was meant to give them strength and remind them that these trials would bring great rewards later. Similarly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is reminding us that life is full of struggles and tests, and no one can live in constant comfort and luxury. Moving on to the fifth ayah. أَيَحْسَبُ أَن لَّن يَقْدِرَ عَلَيْهِ أَحَدٌ. Does he think that never will anyone overcome him? Here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala criticizes the arrogance of people who believe they are powerful and in control of their own destiny. This ayah points out that some people think they can act without consequence, not realizing that Allah has the ultimate control over everything. Sixth ayah, يَقُولُ أَهْلَكْتُ مَالًا لُبَدًا. He says, I have spent wealth in abundance. This ayah refers to people who boast about their wealth and spending, thinking it makes them superior or untouchable. They believe their wealth gives them control over their lives and others, forgetting that it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who provides and take it away. Let's see the seventh ayah. أَيَحْسَبُ أَن لَّمْ يَرَهُ أَحَدٌ. Does he think that no one has seen him? In this ayah, Allah addresses arrogant people who boast about spending large amount of wealth, displaying their riches in public for fame, and spending for wasteful purposes. Let's see the eighth ayah. أَلَمْ نَجْعَل لَّهُ عَيْنَيْنِ. Have we not made for him two eyes? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us of the amazing blessings He has given us. First, He mentions our eyes. Eyes are a valuable gift that allow us to see the world, understand our surroundings, and make decisions. The ninth ayah, Allah talks about وَلِسَانًا وَشَفَتَيْنِ, and a tongue and two lips. In this ayah, Allah mentions our tongue and lip, which are crucial for communication. With our tongue and lips, we can speak, express our thoughts, and share ideas. Let's see the 10th ayah. وَهَدَيْنَاهُ النَّجْدَيْنِ, and have shown him the two ways. Here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that He has shown us two paths, the right path of goodness and following Allah's guidance, and the wrong path of evil and disobedience. Every human being has the freedom to choose between good and evil, obedience and disobedience. So, it is up to us to decide which path do we take. With this, we have completed ayahs from 1 to 10. The question for today's topic is, what are the different interpretations mentioned in ayah 2? You can send in your answers in the form of text or audio. Until we meet next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.